Hey, what's going on everyone? YoeYoursTruly back with another video, and today we're going to be playing some RIKTOR Offlane. So it's been kind of a request for a little bit that you guys want to see some RIKTOR Offlane, so I'll definitely try to hopefully give you guys some solid RIKTOR Offlane gameplay. We're going to be against the Crunch Offlane by the looks of it. It's going to be a Steel Support, Collide Jungle. So we're going to be going Titan's Quest, and we're actually going to be doing something a little different, and that is trying to go rush Tainted God first. Because in this kind of matchup, Crunch has a lot of pressure early on, especially once he hits 6. So our goal is we want to build our Tainted God, because it's actually one of the best items as a tank to go counter against like the Crunch and like the Glucks. It's just building Tainted God because it reduces their healing, but also it's going to apply a stack of bleed every time they hit us. So we're going to be doing some additional damage back. We're building a bunch of physical armor, and we're just going to we'll try to really shut down the early game pressure, because I think realistically we shouldn't be able to really kill the Crunch 1v1 easily. We're gonna instead trying to scale and just not let him get any kills, because Crunch is someone that kind of falls off in the mid to late game, especially in those team fights. So our goal is we're not gonna try to feed this Crunch. We're gonna just opt to survive the lane and whatnot. Hello, my good sir. He definitely is someone that watches my videos a lot because I see him in the comment section. So shout out to him. Right now, try and respect his Q. We don't want to try to take these trades, and we want to actually let this shove in. We can try to play around that passive, so we can take really good trades. But I'm opting to try to make sure this wave is pushing towards us. So he has level 2, so just back off a little bit. Now we have level 2 ourselves, we have a passive back on, so a lot about RIKTOR Offlane is playing around your passive, because that's how you can take really good favorable trades. It's having a free health bar, essentially. So you don't want to ever be too aggressive. You want to take short trades whenever you can, and then go for like, once you have your passive up, then you can kind of go for the trades. So he's right, he kind of scared because he thinks Rampage on the right side. He actually is not. My Rampage started blue. And he's trying to B out, but we actually interrupt him right there. So we got a decent trade on him right there. And again, we wait for our passive, and then we just play around that. We have passive now. He's walking up, so we're gonna do a longer trade. I'm waiting for E, because yep, we were not able to luckily, we can easily chase him down. I think if he walks straight back to tower, he will maybe live, but I think he tried to juke our flash. But even then, that still doesn't mean he's safe. What's the issue right there? We're gonna go for the Q max first, because here is gonna be our main way we can trade in RIKTOR Offlane. Going E max first is not bad, but it's to give value out of it. You have to like really stay on top of the enemy laner, and a lot of times they could just back away, and that's your whole damage rate gone. Whereas we can commit all levels into Q. That's a guaranteed trade. We just Q someone, and that's all the damage, just right then and there. So instead of going for long trades, because like I said, you don't want to take too long of a trade, you want to go for short trades whenever you can. So going max Q first means that we can take more bursty trades, and making sure that we utilizing our passive as much as possible. So it's trying to hold freeze away right there. I'm gonna place a deeper wall right there. I don't know what the enemy jungler is at the moment. So we kind of have to expect that a little bit. He has a big wave, so we ideally want to even this out. So I might go for right here, because this is a really big wave, and his wave is about to crash over. So this is like the prime time we want to try to chunk this wave. I could have maybe gone for a hook, but I've been rusty on my hooks lately, so I don't want to risk missing my hook because it's a lot of mana that you actually use up every time you try to go for a hook, and that makes it hard for you to stay in lane. Pop a potion. Now we're back to sort of even wave state. You use the Q right here, so we're gonna go for a aggressive trade right here. Back off because yeah, I see what you mean. He backs away when pop the E, but most of our power is in the Q, so we can go up and Q him again right there. So getting some really good kind of short trades with him. It's kind of disrespecting that damage a bit because he wants to try on-B out, but we're staying in front of him purposely because without his empower on-B, his on-B will actually stop on us. So that's the one way you can counter the Quanch trying to escape. Is just really stand in front of him where he wants to escape to. Because then the only option he has to escape is he's on-B towards my tower. So he's gonna be further deeper, closer to us and not to his home base kind of thing. I'm actually gonna agree for this wave right here. Trying to get another wave shove in there. So he's gonna actually hold the wave right there, but he's gonna take some damage from him because minions got buffed, so they're gonna hurt a bit more. So trying to hold the wave, he actually didn't take that much damage. He actually did a good job circling around them right there because I'm backing right here, so I'm actually cannot punish him for doing that. So he actually hold the wave pretty good without taking too much damage. Still a little short on Tainted guard. So next back we'll definitely be picking that up. I imagine second item we're gonna go Dynamo second. Or maybe Brimstone so we can have a bit faster wave pushing power. Really depends on what kind of build we want to go on Riktor. I think I'm gonna go for a more bursty Riktor build, so I might opt to actually go Dynamo second and Oathkeeper or Worldbreaker third. So Clyde's on the right side, left side, so we don't actually have to oh, missed our hook right there, unfortunately. This is like the power spike that to be mindful of for Punch because that's where he can start to really go ham, and he has a minion wave right there, so he was able to do that pretty easily, I would say. We still have ultimate, so as long as we play around that, I think we can really deter this Punch. Gained 1 out of mana, that's what I mean, like we used the hook and then should have quite a bit of our mana pool right there. So we have to try and limit our hooks, or rather we probably only want to use our Q. And because our E is not going to contribute that much damage, he's actually going to back off, which is very good for us. That means we can shove this in, and we can go for the teal buff uncontested. And now we're gonna get Tainted guard. That's where we're gonna really come online against this Punch matchup. We are gonna be a little bit slow on the teal buff take, but I think it's worth trying to go for this, so we at least don't give this to the Punch more than anything. Nice. So get Tainted guard. And then I think I can get away with Spell Slasher second actually. I'm gonna be a little greedy because I've been doing a lot of quick trades. So going to Oathkeeper second could be good against this matchup where I can keep having good favorable short trades with this other Punch. And just have really good burst damage because I think we're gonna be tanky enough. We have Titan's Crest and Tainted guard. We kind of want to do a little bit more damage, I would say, so we have a lot more kill potential threats. So we're still building health, ability to haste, so good stuff on Riktor, but now we're gonna have a good amount of magical power on top of all of that. And we still have our ultimate, by the way, so as long as we have our ultimate, we're gonna be in a good spot against the Quench. I didn't finish out being mutilated just yet. So that means that he's not going to be doing too much damage to us. If anything, we should win these trades really hard. Walking up. Do it right there. You know, if I alter him and kill, maybe that's enough to kill him. But I think it will be too close. I'd rather just fall into it until I know I can get a guaranteed kill. So now, next time in the combo, we can definitely kill him right there. He's actually going to be hanging back there. So we'll just take our time pushing the wave then. Because as long as we have our ultimate, we can try and turn around these fights when the Collide is trying to gank us. He's trying to hold the wave. We're gonna make him regret doing that. I think... Yep, that kills. The spell splasher really came in handy trying to do imparted auto attacks. So that's the one thing about trying to freeze waves, is you can definitely get punished for doing that. Because freezing wave works really good if you have a lead, but if you do not have a lead, or rather you can get all in on and kill, that's when freezing waves can be risky, and that's what you try to do. You try to freeze the wave right there, but I'm a Rictus, I can definitely lock him down, I can always hook him back in, so he kind of disrespect my hook right there. Clutch is back over here, so we're gonna go leave, and looks like Steel is gonna be walking towards here, so actually, let's see if we can maybe potentially catch him. I'm waiting for see if the wave pushes in or not. Because once the wave pushes in, then we can go in. But I think... Is it being pushed in? It's still stuck, I think. I'll just back off then. Actually... We got the blink out Steel, so that's very good. Because actually, once again, we run out of mana pretty quickly, so actually, we didn't have kill threat, but we made the Steel scale enough to where he actually thought he needed to blink out to live. So that's pretty good for us. We're gonna go with Saphir's Mantle, because this is gonna help us stick to people, make us a bit more of a bigger threat to the squishies when we can slow them down. Also, gaining additional health technically benefits our passive and our E damage, so it works pretty good for Rictor's kit, I do say. As a kind of tank offlane, we ideally want to rotate to ejectors, but it seems like we haven't been doing it that much, so I'm opting to just keep farming up, because the more I can farm up without rotating over, the stronger I'll be, and the bigger threat I'll be in these team fights. Because I'm really shutting down the crunch every time I'm in this lane. So now I got the wide lane push up, I kind of want to see if I can maybe get a pick on the how we'll collide. I don't think they're walking this way. Okay, Clyde's over there. She did her blue. We can go for Feints, because I can push out. Oh, hello. We're not gonna have kill threat, we're just gonna try and chunk him a little bit, make him scared. And we're gonna keep walking up to the left because Clyde's gonna be there in a second. Oh, Clyde's actually over here. All right here because we just have a guaranteed kill combo right there. So that's what we did, ladies and gents. So now we're in a very good spot for the Tainted. I unfortunately don't have mana anymore once again. That hooks definitely do cost a lot of mana right there. I'll try to help this. I just have no mana to really follow up. It's the main issue. So I think we're fine to kind of back off right there. Punch I think has been farming in the blue side jungle because they're too scared to lane against us because we do have a lot of kill threat against him. He's not doing too bad on the farm, so he's actually still holding up pretty good by the looks of it. Still looks like we're not doing Fainters anytime soon, so we're gonna opt to just kind of keep farming the right side, try to stop the crunch from pushing and getting free farm. Because that's the one thing about rotating is when you rotate, your enemy offlaner can try and catch back up by pushing the wave and whatnot. So Don't want to rotate too much just so we don't let the quench get back in the game. Thinking about going Dynamo third because they have a pretty heavy physical attack comp. So bringing a lot of physical armor is gonna be really good. Plus Dynamo can really do a lot of burst damage, so it really works well with this combo we're doing where we're trying to use Old Keeper and Dynamo to really burst down people. So he's gonna just walk away. We're not gonna bother chasing him. We're gonna opt to push this lane out. Looks like fighting is gonna be happening, so I think they'll win this without me, and not that it'd be too late if I go with this. So I'm gonna actually pressure. Might have to blink out potentially. So we try and push people away. I think I can win against the crunch 1v1, but the Harry was there and he does contribute quite a bit of damage because we have no magical armor against him. He's been doing pretty good himself, so we kind of respect that. We don't want to just die right there for no reason because we do have a Baron on us for an O. So we'll just back off right there. Harry's back mid, so we're gonna actually push out this wave right here because it looks like they don't know they're on the Feint juice. Looks like Harry did check, but he checked way too late, as you guys saw. He was chasing, so I'm gonna grab the mid wave for her. Oh, it looks like she is. Maybe get collapse on. So we're gonna hover her a little bit, see how the enemy team is playing. Oh, I think they're gonna actually go on her, so... Oh no! I did that way too... I tried to predict where the claw is walking. Almost got her, but she was a little faster than I predicted to line up the hook right there. We could just run out the Howie, because we have the move speed. Do this. And kill right there. Because we do have enough damage to bust down. I'm just gonna fight the seal. I'm not gonna be able to kill him. I'm just gonna like just draw some pressure away because it sort of seems like he was trying to go on us because Collide was hovering, but I think the Collide was oh, I predict where the Collide jumped down. Because where she does fall pretty heavily, so... Oh, nice try. She does kind of fall pretty heavy one after the double jump, so you can predict where she lands after her double jump is done. So that's what we did. We saw where she was gonna land, we played a little patient, and able to get the hook right there. So very good for us. Let's go grab Dynamo. This was give it a bit more mana, so we have a we can sustain our mana bar a little bit easier. Also, you see right here, this item does like shred armor, does bonus damage based on HP. So very good item on Riktor. We already kind of busted down people with our combo, and this will make it even more deadlier. So very kind of fun build we're going this game. But we're kind of like a tank, but we can do a lot of unexpected burst damage. Oh, it looks like we didn't get knocked back. We're gonna just focus the Revenant, I think. Hero's coming over, so long as I can hold him down here, we're gonna be in a pretty good spot. Hero's still coming in. Oh! I was able to get the steal as well. Kill right there. I silenced him, so he's not able to Q out right there, ladies and gents. We were able to stall long enough for our team to be able to collapse on them right there. I was being patient with my hook because technically Riktor can stun us out of the ultimate. So the best way to ult right there was to ult both the Steel and Revenant, so there's no CC we have to worry about. So I think we'll be able to knock down this T2 on the left by the list of it, because we have 3 of us right here. There's a good cover by the Murloc on the right lane because Crunch This is what I mean when you rotate as the off lane. That means the enemy off lane can kind of get free farm. So that's kind of what's happening. This punch is gonna sort of catch back up. He's actually doing pretty good in CS. But luckily we're making big plays across the map, so even though he's catching back up, his team is falling behind while our team is doing very, very good right now. I unfortunately cannot help the Mirio, so she's unfortunately gonna go down right there. Doesn't have heal threat against us? We're just gonna walk out, because we're very tanky right here. And we still have a tower. Yep. Oh, we're gonna use our item right here, because it does give us temporary HP, so we pop it just in case they're gonna bust us down. So we're able to get all that out of them, and not able to get picked on us. Because once again, we still have a shutdown. They kind of do want to actually try to get that bounty on us. Uh-oh, more like it's going in 1v3 right there. That's kind of a bad way to walk there for sure, so unfortunately it's gonna go down. We have to focus, Oh? I'm not gonna use my ult on him. Maybe we got the kill right there, but I think saving it for this feint is gonna be way more viable. Yeah, we got the Steel Blink. He's kind of out of commission, so we're in a pretty good spot to do feinters. It looks like they're gonna give up the feinters. I might actually walk on the left lane, because I think I can catch up to this Revenant. So let's see if we can maybe catch him off guard, because we see where people are at. And we ulted both of them once again, so the Steel can't interrupt us. Get him right there. And we might be able to get the Steel, because he has no blink. He just used ult. I have no hook though. Yeah, I think he may get... I'll just retreat then. Because now we can't kill him anymore. Oh no! Mirio! Mirio! So Mirio definitely was overchasing right there. Okay. We have to just walk out. Because I would love to help the Rampage, but I have no mana, so my tools are very limited. But looks like they're still winning pretty hard. But I still rather not just fight anymore at this point. Oh, he's like 1 HP. Oh, I grabbed the minion, not Kalari. Yeah, we always stay way too much right here, guys. This is the one thing I was afraid of. I cannot afford to die right here. I'm trusting Rampage can get out by himself. Because that's kind of what happens when you try to overchase. That can happen, and Rampage sort of have a mini bounty. I have a big bounty, so like us dying right there, it would be really bad. I should actually consider just going more full tank. I'm being a little selfish. I feel like I'm headed up to the point where I can really burst down people heavily if I keep building this magical power while building out defenses. So I'm opting to just kind of go with this build pass. I think last time's gonna definitely have to be fully Helm against the Howie, so we have a lot of like defense against him at the very least. They're sort of hovering on the right side by the looks of it. Don't want to engage because we don't have the whole team here and the enemy team is over here. So we just kind of respect that a little bit. Kalari's over there. We're gonna try to see if we can potentially help her out. Oh, got the kill right there. That's very huge. Actually fine going over here, so we're gonna come over here. Oh, right here. He still has Liberate. He's been able to use Liberate every time. by the looks of it. I've hooked in a little bit. I think I'm just gonna go for this. Oh, just barely miss. But with that 3 of them down, we might have to go push mid, because that's the only wave that's pushed up by the looks of it. So let's go push that out. I think we can actually get this in middle inhibitor. So yeah, I think we can get this down. They don't have good wave clear. Back up a little bit. Try to play around the Rampage Q because... Oh no, he overstayed. Because we can't take that anymore. Got the hook right there. And the kill right there, ladies and gents. Alright, now we just back off. Don't have to take this fight anymore. Because Fainters is about to be up, we definitely want to go grab that objective more than anything. I'm gonna try to see if we can catch up. I think they win that though, because Kiara is just really strong right now, and the crunch is not necessarily like super strong. Yep, the double ACs have more than enough damage. Silence him right here, and he's a very dead seal. Let's go. Oh! Oh, that was sick. Let's go. Saw the Collide trying to get the murder kill, but luckily we were able to just alter and just get a guaranteed combo off. That's huge, ladies and gents. Rampage is soloing the Fainters. We want this only the Howie and the Revenant, so I'm gonna just keep pushing right side for a little bit longer. I do have to actually back off because both the Crunch and Steel is coming back online, so don't want to take the 1v3 there potentially. We can respect that. Get some deep wards over here, and we can be in a pretty good spot to do Fainters pretty soon. So actually, I want... Okay, here... I think there's some people helping her, like the enemy team, so I just want to make sure I keep an eye on her, because she's definitely the one carrying us right now. So Worldbreaker is online now. We are now a very formidable threat that's gonna really like spike our damage even further. Because now we gain like that 2 passive that help us do additional damage 2 different ways. One, by increasing damage dealt when we do magical damage, and one is just a straight up like conversion of HP to like magical power. And because we've been building a ton of HP this game, so we're gonna have a lot of magical power right here. Actually 200, so that's a very good amount on the tanky boy. At this point, we can just do Prime. I think we just win really hard if they try to contest this 5v5. We just need to make sure we have the team here. Oh, well, you can actually jump. I didn't expect you to jump over that because the wall was lowered down. So technically, it makes certain abilities able to go through it, like links and whatnot. But with the to E, you can actually be fast enough to jump over the wall. That's actually kind of cool. That's a tech, definitely to keep it in your books, guys, because that can be a really slick getaway that people won't expect you to do as Riktor. We see our whole team kind of pushing. Oh, he's going for the engage right here. He doesn't have anyone here. Oh, that's interesting. He was definitely by himself, so I wasn't sure why he was doing that. I think he kind of gave up, and we just wanted this game to be over. I think at this point is what kind of happened right there, unfortunately. Oh no, you were too far away. I was like, maybe I can walk up and awe him right there. But unfortunately, I was a little too far away still. Taking a lot of damage right there, but we have a team over here to follow up on us. So this was almost a very clean Witcher game, and then that happened. Unfortunately. Oh, missed that hook right there. Wow, I really didn't get the cleanest play like the last 20 seconds, but it was kind of over at that point, as you guys saw. So very cool Witcher gameplay for you guys. But yeah, looking at the stats over here, we've been doing, we did plenty damage because Kiara was really popping off big time, 25,000 damage, and the fact that we almost match her as kind of like a tank is a little insane. But that's because we're a tank, but we're building tanky items to help us do more damage. So those kind of tank items are always going to be really good in Witcher, because Witcher has always been a more offensive kind of tank. So if Steel is a more like defensive, like pure tank, Witcher is kind of like the more offensive version of Steel. Steel can do really good work, don't get me wrong, but I think in terms of damage ceiling, I think Witcher has a lot more of that than the Steel. But I think that was some really cool gameplay in the offlane for you guys. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comments what the heroes, what the builds you want me to showcase. Thank you as always for all the amazing support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.